Man, Mason, you are like losing it, aren't you? Waiting for me to go live. We got a ton of stuff to go through today, so this is going to be a really, really, really rapid-fire, action-packed kind of stream, because I'm so busy this week. I didn't really have time for more than, like, one stream. So, yeah, we're going to be trying to power through as much stuff as I possibly can. Fine, Sage. I will hurry up. All right, we have a ton of stuff I want to get through, though. So this is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to start with this guy. Let me know if audio levels need adjusted or anything, because, like, it's perfectly possible that's going to be a thing. But, first up, we have... My controller was turned off. Instantly 20 people. It's Sage. It's going to be like that. Mega G-Wolf sent everyone here. Well, as a big fan of Mega G-Wolf, that's very cool to hear. I'm glad he did that. I skipped out on his stream today because I didn't want to be spoiled on any of the entries, but I haven't watched him in a while, like his recent streams and stuff, but he's a cool dude. He's the one who got me into the Sonic fan game sort of thing to begin with, so that's always good. So this one is, click Sonic in the intro. It does. Oh, he died! You made me kill him! Monsters. Okay. Sweet. So yeah, this one's really cool. This guy's a remake of Sonic Roboblast, which everyone knows Roboblast 2. I don't know how many of you have played the original Sonic Roboblast. It's pretty wild, honestly, the original. It's a very, very impressive originally. Any plans for playing Dormiveg? I don't know how to pronounce it. Not in the stream, purely because I couldn't get the download link to work the other day, and I haven't had time to get to it. It is one that I plan on actually covering in its own video this week, though, so stay tuned for that, possibly, if you want my feedback on it. But yeah, this is going to be pretty cool, because this has very little... I already messed with this one, honestly, because it just looked really neat. It has very little to do with Roboblast 1 in terms of its gameplay, because this plays much more like an actual Sonic game, but look, whenever you jump, he actually does a little animation instead of just springing into a ball. It's adorable, and I love it. Your mid-air move in this is a little odd. Mega G-Wolf rating from Twitch. Always appreciated. Love Mega G-Wolf. What was that one really nutso Sonic 1 ROM hack that was like all Mega G-Wolf memes? It was like really, really funny. It always blew my mind. But yeah, this is really cool. So for those of you who haven't played the original Sonic Roboblast, it's debatably the first Sonic fan game, I think. At least like of it, the modern style of fan game. Released in the 90s, and it's really cool for what it is, but like it has not aged particularly well, which I mean, why would it? So this is a really cool way of sort of getting, I guess, a similar experience. The level trope's the same, and some of the badniks are similar, but that's about it. This plays much more Mania style, so it's pretty sweet. You want to get your hands on this? I'm not going to be putting the individual links in the description because I don't know which ones we're going to be playing. This shield's really cool. So it's like the bubble shield, but you hold in the button, and you just kind of keep bouncing forever and ever. You can play as original Sonic Roboblast Sonic. That would actually be hilarious because I love that sprite. It's adorable. But there should be a link. Sandra Gomez, definitely, I'm going to be covering. Prototype, and I have it installed, but I don't know. Just depends on how much time we have, because I have some stuff I definitely want to get to and some stuff that's more of a if we have time kind of deal, you know? I love this shield. It's just really cool. But if you want to try these games out, check out the link in the description. It should be the first link. I love the little trail it leaves whenever you spin dash with the shield. It's like the fire trail from... I think it's supposed to be like the shield from Roboblast 2, sort of, except that doesn't make it bounce. So, I don't know. This is really neat. And I'm also very bad at it. I shouldn't be doing this. If the link in the description doesn't work, yeah, I should probably throw an alternative link in there. But I haven't gotten around to it. I'm sure I will at some point if I keep hearing the Sage site is still crashing. God damn it, I should really not be holding in the stupid bounce button on this. But I was having really good luck with the Sage site earlier today when I was, like, downloading updated builds of some of the games, because I got some messages on Discord saying that some of the games got better builds I should be using. Radventure being one that I'm super excited to play, by the way. Radventure's so cool looking. I tested it to make sure it launched, but that's the extent of that. So I'm excited to actually play that. Buffering very badly. It shouldn't be. It's not on my end. Quite a few references to SRB2, which it makes a lot of sense, because, I mean, as I always thought Roboblast 1 was a really neat thing because, again, it's like the first Sonic fan game, and it's a really early sign of the kind of love that this franchise would be getting from its community for, God, decades to come. But, Bouncy Boy, not wrong. Okay, we want to go quickly because I want to make the sign go real high because that's how you get, like, the Sonic 1 score things. It's cute. I like that. This whole thing is really cute, and I really like it, actually. But yeah, Roboblast 1 always intrigued me just for what it is, and this is a really cool little recreation. Again, not really a recreation because the original Roboblast 1 is like a screen-by-screen, almost reminiscent of like Flash games, sort of, in terms of how it was presented. Oh, I never played into Act 2. What the hell? I have no idea how this tree works, but it is launching me to the same spot on the wall every time, so I'm thinking I'm doing that wrong. Can I go this way? Yeah, see, that's better. That makes more sense. See, I love whenever these Sonic fan games go completely nuts and just have entirely unique gimmicks and level tropes and ideas. And again, this one's not exactly 100% unique because it's going for that Roboblast vibe, and it totally fits. It feels very Sonic Roboblast 2, which is a very good thing because I love Roboblast 2. But yeah, this is definitely one I'm going to be keeping my eye on a personal level because it doesn't really get more iconic in the Sonic fandom than, in terms of fan games, than Roboblast, just as a name, because, I mean, Roboblast 2 been going for how long? Like, it's an old game, and it's still getting updates, which is wild to me. So seeing Roboblast 1 get some love, even in this pretty altered form, is really nice to see. Roboblast is my favorite game of the show. There's a reason I started with it. It was the one that impressed me the most, other than Sonic GT, which we're going to get to a little later. God, I love that running sprite. That's the first time I've gone fast enough in the stream to actually see it, but oh, it's so cool. Looks super good. SRB one was definitely fun to work with everyone on the team. Well, the work was well worth it, too, because this is shaping up to be one of my more favorited entries in stage this year. Again, I haven't messed around with too many of the entries for too long because I've had no free time this week. But, this one turned out great. It's really, really solid. All right, Eggman. Okay. I'm going to assume that he's going to launch something at me that I have to hit him. Because that's typically how fights like this go. That looks like what I have to hit. Yep. Chat is no-show. It just does that when I change scenes sometimes. It'll show up eventually. It's stupid like that. YouTube's intentionally trying to make classic streaming a little more difficult. Because I use the old YouTube dashboard for streaming still. Ooh, no rings. That's nerve-wracking. That air dash is really fun to use. It functions kind of weird at first, but I died. Because I'm talented like that. Yeah, eventually the thing will probably show up, but we'll see. You're just gonna play Metal Gear and NES. Yeah, Metal Gear's fun. It's called a Thwick and it's based on momentum and velocity. Hey, that's what the air dash is called in Roboblast 2 as well. But it's a really fun implementation. I just like the fact that you can sort of, if you're going fast and you use it, it doesn't just sort of halt your momentum. It'll continue to propel you. That's always something that's nice to see. Man, I am the least talented Sonic gamer today. Yeah, that's such a satisfying move. Summon Knight Swordcraft Story. It's a hell of a title. A little bit alliterative, which I'm a fan of. I love alliteration. Maybe that's part of why I'm a Sonic fan. Yeah, Sonic looks like he's having the time of his life whenever you use the Thwick. He looks so happy. I had to look at chat to see what it was called. He's just such a happy guy. And I love that. This sprite style is gorgeous. Like, the pixel art in this is absolutely fantastic. Plus, I just like seeing that sort of Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic CD style. Eggman's mustache was on fire. That was really cute. But I love the sprite work in this. It's fantastic. It doesn't feel exact. A lot of things are going for the Sonic Mania aesthetic. And while this, like, I can tell, like, in terms of the fluidity and everything, has that sort of thing, similar thing going on with Mania, it feels more wholly its own. Like, it's very impressive. This is a very good time, and this is one that everyone should definitely check out. Again, there should be a link in the description, and if the Sage link doesn't work for you, mash refresh till it does. There's also an alternative link, but it was posted after I set the stream up, so oops. Yeah, I see that. Miles Tails Prower, the classic gamer. TFG mode for extras for a couple minutes. Yeah, I can do that. Expressima. Honestly, yeah, that's a good way to phrase it, because, yeah, I'm a big fan of how this looks. Can I skip the credits? I normally wouldn't skip the credits in a project like this, but I want to look at the extras. This is such a cool project. So far, this is one of my favorites of Sage, if not my favorite, so, like, color me impressed and happy. Hold the B button. But which button do I have mapped to B on Joy to Key? Ah. I'm trying to remember which button is set to B on here. What I could do is just, like, quickly reset the game because I'm stupid and can't get it to work. Because I don't know why it's not working, because I know I set the B button on my Xbox controller to BB, but it wants to be dumb, it'll be dumb, because I'm dumb. Apparently I had X set, but yeah, that's what you know what, whatever, that's okay. That's A-okay. Because I just use the default mapping, but Sage is good for my channel. Sage is also just fun. I'm actually using an Xbox One controller because of some of the 3D games. There's an after credits sequence. Damn it! I'm going to be covering this in its own video later, so I'll definitely show it off. But this is so much fun. Like, a lot of the entries in Sage this year are really solid. I love the title screen. I didn't mention that, but I adore this title screen. Just the animation for it is so pleasant to look at. TFG mode. Yeah, I want that. Yeah! Yeah, that's what I like to see. Hell yeah, give me tiny little baby Sonic. Oh, and he doesn't have, like, his moveset from the Genesis games. He controls like Roboblast. Oh, this is actually adorable, and I love it. We're gonna beat the first act like this at the very least, because this is actually really cute. Oh, but he carries momentum. Oh, Jesus, he get momentum. Oh my goodness gracious. That is adorable, and I love it. Oh, Roboblast 1 Sonic is so good. I didn't look at the extras menu before the stream when I was just, like, testing it. When I was just testing the ROM, I didn't bother. Sonic, please. Please, land. Yay. Oh, it's so weird to control because, he controls like Roboblast Sonic, which is to say, there isn't much in the way of physics. I love this a great deal. This was already one of my favorite Sage entries this year, but now it's like extra favorite. This is a project I'm going to be monitoring really closely because, man, this is turning out great. So many great projects this year in general, actually. Again, this has been a really solid Sage thus far, but this ranks near the top, if not at the top. This is fantastic. I know this is literally just a... Oh my god, Sonic, please. It's so hard to land. This shield is from Roboblast 2. I think it is, at least. It reminds me of the, like, not Thunder Shield, like the Tornado Shield from Roboblast 2. I don't know what it's called. I love Roboblast 2, but I've literally only played it the time that it's been featured on my channel, if that makes sense. Wait, oh, I could have, like, Sonic... I'm going to try and Sonic Genesis my way into him up there. Oh, Crocodile's here. That's a game I'm going to be playing. I had to download a different demo because apparently the previous demo that was linked wasn't correct. I don't know. I like last year's demo a lot, so... Yeah, you can sort of Sonic Genesis into him where, like, you can just sort of lodge yourself on the boss and just da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, this... I love. I like this a lot. That played so well, actually, for what it is. That was really cute. Oh, I love this. Whirlwind Shield. That's the name of it. That is the name of the shield. Good. Perfect. Cool. I want to keep playing this, but we only have a 2-hour slot, and it's been like 15 minutes, so we're going to move on to the next entry. But man, that's such a good one, and everyone really needs to keep an eye on it because there's a reason I'm so excited about it. And everyone else should be excited about it too, because that played beautifully and looked great in general. I'm a big fan of that. Let's see. What do we want to do next? Here's one that I found interesting in concept, but I haven't actually really messed with yet, other than for like a couple of seconds. But if anyone knows me, they know that I am utterly fascinated by Sonic Xtreme. So every time there's a Sage game that's like, hey, look, we're basing ourselves on Sonic Xtreme, I'm like, let's do it. The thing with Sonic Xtreme is it was canceled for a reason. I don't think it was turning out well at all. I just think it was really interesting. So last time there was a cool Sonic Xtreme recreation, I thought it worked out really well. I have to actually turn off Joy to Key because it will mess this up. But yeah, okay. Jade Golly, Crystal Frost, Red Sands, and Death Egg. I played Jade Golly and it gave me a headache. So we're going to mess with this. So this doesn't have any sound, but that's okay because it has music. Sonic Xtreme always fascinated me, but like I've played some of the prototypes and I didn't like them. And I played the, oh God, I hate this fisheye. But this is very accurate. Like, I want to make sure it's very clear that anything I criticize here, I'm not criticizing this project. I'm more criticizing Sonic Xtreme because this seems very, very accurate to what I've played of the game, which is to say it moves so quickly. Hey, Sin, it moves so quickly and it just sort of fly all over the place. This is probably the best recreation I've seen of it, but, is it difficult? I always hated the fisheye perspective. I think the later builds where they were sort of just using the Nights into Dreams engine to make something a little simpler probably would have ended up better. But then, you know, that offended Yuji Naka, I think, is basically what happened. I haven't read up on Sonic Xtreme in a long time, but last I read it, as I recall, basically, everything was like this, and no one liked it because it was weird and difficult. And then they based it on the Nights engine for the boss fights and made that into the game plan, and everyone was more into it. But, okay, that wasn't so hard. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Sonic's very happy. He's just like, yeah. At least these sprites got used in, Sonic Schoolhouse. But yeah, as far as I know, Yuji Naka was pissed about them using his, engine in Sonic Xtreme. He died. Sonic's dead. But yeah, the bosses were on the Nights engine, and that worked a lot better. So then they were going to make the whole game like that, and then Yuji Naka got mad, and then that's part of how Sonic Xtreme got canceled. Obviously, there was a lot more to it. Developers were literally getting ill because, oh, man, you ricochet all over the place in this one. For what it's worth, though, the music here is really good. I think this is actually all correct. Like, this is the Sonic Xtreme soundtrack, and it's so good. At least these sprites got used. If any of you have ever played Sonic Schoolhouse, you should recognize how Sonic looks in this. The previous time, I think Sonic Z-Stream was the last version of Sonic Xtreme President Sage, like the last fan recreation. And that was a little bit different, because that actually ran on Saturn hardware. This is running on, in Unity, I believe. Yeah, it is, because that's what it's called. Duh. What's up there? No? Okay, Sonic, don't need to go that fast. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Sonic Xtreme's a fascinating one, although it did get a children's book based on it. It's not based on it at all, but it's got, like, Sonic Xtreme artwork, so it looks kind of cool. And it's got the logo, but it's, like, completely unrelated, I think. I have that children's book. I have most of the old Sonic children's books, at least the ones released in the US. I don't have, like, the European ones. I'm just so nervous, because Sonic just zips around. Look at him, he just sort of goes. He's just, like, nudging, boom, go. But yeah, this game would have run on the Nights engine in some of its later builds. Like, the builds that are all fisheye like this were their own thing. And for what it's worth, I hate this fisheye lens. Again, it's incredibly accurate, so I'm not knocking the creators of this. Okay, he's just dead. Sonic couldn't handle it, I guess. I'm not knocking the creators of this at all for this, because this is incredibly accurate and very cool to see, and everyone who has any interest in Sonic history should probably check this out, because this is one of the better recreations of Sonic Xtreme that'll be a lot more accessible to people than, like, trying to play one of the prototypes, because you either need to emulate Saturn, which is a nightmare, or, you know, mod a Saturn to play games off of either an ODE, optical drive emulator, which is an expensive endeavor. It requires modding a Saturn, or some other means of playing burned Saturn games, and that's all a hassle. Hassle that I personally wouldn't partake in. I like my Saturn too much to mod it. How is it like Lost World? A lot of people think it's like Sonic Lost World because of this spherical look, but in practice, this, I mean, it has some anti-gravity stuff, I guess, but that's more just because the physics are weird. Can I go this way? Ooh, I don't think we're gonna do all the levels in this. I'm probably gonna... Oh. Am I supposed to be able to be here? Okay. But yeah, this is a really cool recreation. I think I'm gonna... Okay, I don't think I'm going to beat this level because it's frustrating me, so we're going to move on to another level. I want to show off the levels, at least, even if I don't play all of them. Yeah, so the fisheye, like the KKM is explaining, pretty accurately, actually, but I'll reiterate it for anyone who's not reading chat, especially because chat's not showing up on the stream. It should be right there. It just isn't. I don't know why it's being stupid, but that's just how life be sometimes. Okay, I lost my ring, so I landed on some torches. Tragic. The game doesn't, like... in terms of perspective, it's like something... if I was going to compare it to something, it would be Bug, but I don't know how many of you ever played Bug. So I'll compare it to something like Mario 3D World, right? It's 3D, but it's got like a side-scrolling perspective. But obviously, it twists and turns a whole lot. But the fisheye lens is supposed to make it so you can sort of see all angles. In practice, what that actually equates to is you can barely tell what's happening. It's really confusing and difficult. It is very cool, and I'm a big fan of it in theory, and it's super cool to see. But again, in practice, it's a very different story. I don't think it's very fun to play at all. I don't know what the 50s do. I'm guessing they're just point bonuses? We have a spin dash as well, but I haven't been using it because I'm trying my hardest just to navigate slowly. I don't need to rocket off at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I still think it would have been interesting to see how different... Oh, we beat the level. Okay. Okay. They should have just tried to do a 2.5D Sonic for the Saturn. I don't think you're wrong. I think you're probably right. I think... Okay, now we're in Death Egg. This would have had a Metal Sonic fight, I believe. Or at least there would have been a fight with Metal Sonic. But in order to make him easier to hit, Metal Sonic would have been, like, absolutely massive. He would have been huge. It's very strange. I know in some of the demos, you can just spin dash over the holes. Yep. Okay, wow, we went quick. Real quick. But it's easier than trying to platform, so we're just going to spin dash. Okay, whoa. That didn't necessarily go great. But it could have gone worse. We're going to try and do the exact same thing again, actually, because God, that's a powerful spin dash. How much of the level you think we could... Maybe we couldn't skip too much. Tiara would have played on a flat 2D plane. Tails and Knuckles would have been top-down. Knuckles was top-down. I don't remember how Tails was supposed to play, and then Tiara played almost more like a traditional Sonic game. Tiara's gameplay, actually, I don't know how many of you ever played Clockwork Knight, I think it's called. It's a really cool platformer for the Saturn. Come on, Sonic Land. Oh, we can totally make that. We're going to do that. I want to do that. Who is Tiara? Tiara Bubowski. That's her name. She's a character from Sonic Xtreme. That's basically all I know about her. I know her name. She was like Sonic's girlfriend, I think. Something like that. God, this is so slippery. But yeah, Clockwork Knight's an awesome game that people should absolutely give some attention. The Saturn library in general has some really cool games, but Clockwork Knight's up there. From what I've messed with, again, that's what I don't own. I don't own a lot of Saturn games. I have all the Sonics for it, being Sonic R, Sonic Jam, and 3D Blast. Oh, God. This is really nerve-wracking because, again, I don't know, it probably doesn't look as confusing to you guys as it is to actually play, but I don't like the fisheye lens. Like, I can't see what I'm doing. It's so difficult. Tiara's a princess. You are correct. Tiara was, like, a prince. At least I think she was, but her dad was also a character in it. I don't know what's up with Sonic games and, like, royalty / president's kids and stuff like that. Because you got Elise, you had Tiara, you had Sally, you have Sarah from the OVA, who I can't stand. Unpopular opinion, but Sarah just irritates me. Okay, this is just a straight shot. Okay, I thought that was just going to, like, drop off and kill me, and I was going to be like, ah! But in one version, she was a princess, and another... Yeah. Oh, there's so many versions of Sonic Xtreme, it's not even funny. Okay, we're going to call that one done. That was really cool. Again, that was the Sonic Xtreme recreation in Unity, Project SXU. And it's one that you guys should check out. If you have any interest in Sonic history, I would call it a must-play, actually. Because, it's fascinating. Let's see, what do we got next? Blah, 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 blah. Sonic Galactic looks cool. Let's check that one out. Trying to sort of rapid fire through these. I'll open it in a sec because I need to... I hate whenever games aren't full screen by default. It's so tiny. What's the command for it? F4 is full screen, apparently. because you can't open the options menu for some reason. This is another one I heard really good things about. I basically launched it to see if it would work. See, there's my save, like, in Act 1 of the first level. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Fang, or... I don't remember the name of the new character, but we're going to play as the new character. Hey! Oh. Oh, that's really cool. So yeah, I know this character's a mole, and I can't remember their name, and it annoys me because I actually, like, looked it up before playing this. This is cool. Oh, whoa. Wait, you can wall jump with this? Again, I basically launched it, started the first level of Sonic, said, this seems interesting. Tunnel the Mole. Tunnel the Mole's a good name. And a very fitting name. This reminds me of, it's like a weird version of Rocket Knight. If anyone ever played Rocket Knight Adventures on the Genesis, which, if you haven't, play Rocket Knight Adventures on the Genesis. It's one of the best games on the console. But that game, you sort of ricochet around. I guess you could also compare it to, like, Freedom Planet, if you want something a little more contemporary. How Lilac would sort of launch around. But this has a little more control and a little more finesse required. I'm a fan. This is very cool. And I love this design. This is dope. Thank you, Mr. Mole. Always got to have those OVA references. You know, I have the OVA on DVD. The case is somewhere behind me in that giant mess of boxes. But in the DVD extras, it says Knuckles is a mole. It just says it, and I'm like, no, he's not. That's not a thing. Oh, those ricocheting things are really neat. I love this running sprite for Tunnel. This is really good. This is another one of those projects that I'm going to be keeping a close eye on a personal level. Oh, that's so good. Are you playing Sonic indie/non-Sonic fan games on the stream? Yeah, a few of them. I want to start with the Sonic stuff. We're going to get into some of the more unique stuff. I'm especially excited to try Radventure. I've just been looking forward to that game forever. And if there are requests for things to look at that I don't get into, leave them as comments on the stream or, like, on Twitter or something, because I'm going to be posting videos throughout the week, just covering whatever fan games I missed. I'm basically going to let Sage be my Sonic content for the month. Normally I would do, like, a single song. Oh, there's a special stage ring here. We're just jittering all over the place. This Tunnel is a very good character. This just works very well. This is so much fun. Favorite Sad AM character? That's a random question. Antoine, I guess? I don't know. Snively, maybe? I love to see the Sonic Advance 2 style boss fights. Okay, I can see how this is going to go. Okay, I didn't expect him to spit a spike ball at me, but that's okay. Man, I actually have a decent amount of rings. That's not going to last. Oh my god, why can't I hit him? Okay, there went the rings. But now I have one ring, and that's enough to not be dead. Why can't I just hit you? I just want to jump upon your head. Okay, he has spikes on the side of his head. That was my fault. I love these Sonic Advance 2. I don't know if there's, like, a better way to phrase that, but just the constant auto-runner boss fights. I know they're kind of controversial because some people think they're really boring and cliche or whatever. I think they're fun. Unless you suck and then you die and then they're not as fun because you're dead. He's canon dead now, right? No? Okay, he's fine. Good. Glad the stream didn't canonically kill him. That would be tragic. Oh, man, that dive is so much fun. That's, like, legitimately one of the coolest mechanics I've ever seen in a Sonic game, period. That works incredibly well. I also love his running sprites. They're really, really good. Oh, I'm a big fan of this whole project. Oh, there's a checkpoint there. Yeah, it would have been smart to hit, right? Choosing for the whole game, like Advance, it gets old, but every once in a while, appreciate a lot of fun. That's probably a fair thing, actually. Just finish your cultured research on your incognito tabs. Oh, that sounds too spicy for a family-friendly stream, which this probably isn't, because I'll probably get super vulgar at some point, but I always try and start streams off without swearing, and then it's like a matter of 2 minutes, and I'm just like, I can't help it. Oh, he's doing a different little, oh, look how he's just straight vibing. Did you see that? He's having the time of his life. Oh, this is so good. This reminds me of, The one boss from Mania, the one that everyone's probably immediately reminded of. That was a cool-ass way to finish that fight. That worked. I always enjoy the Sonic Advance 2 style boss fights. Likewise. See, for a second when he said SA2 style boss fights, I thought he meant Sonic Adventure 2, and I was like, what do you mean? Lots of different kinds of boss fights in that game, but yeah, that makes more sense, given the context. Yeah, that boss was just vibing. He was having the time of his life. Am I saving GT for last, or did I miss it? Probably going to save GT for last, just because I've covered that game so many times on the channel. I don't know if it'll be the absolute last, but it's going to be near the end of the stream. I do love me some Sonic GT, though, as I've made very clear if you're a fan of my channel, because, ooh, I talk about the game a lot. It's my favorite Sonic fan game, at least my favorite 3D Sonic fan game as of right now, and it's so consistently fun. I love this aesthetic. It's a little different than Act 1, and it looks really nice. I love the fact that this acts as a wall jump, too. That's so good. Again, it gives me a very strong Rocket Knight vibes, which now I just really want to play Rocket Knight. And that's a good thing. I should always be in the mood to play Rocket Knight, so love to see it. Ah, man, using the dive... Okay, yeah, I should have noticed the spikes. Using the dive to, like, corner into a loop is very fun. Okay, well, that was stupid of me. I am the best at video games, and you can't tell me otherwise. Unless you just want to, like, use facts and tell me I'm the worst at video games. That would be fair. Well, that's kind of gruesome. Look, if you go into a platform like this, his lower half just sort of vanishes. It just doesn't exist anymore. Poor guy. It works from a gameplay perspective, though. That's pretty good. Ah, this is so fun. I love the fact that 2D Sonic fan games are kind of a big thing again this year. Last year, Sage was awesome. Had a little more of an emphasis on 3D, though, which isn't a bad thing, because I think 3D Sonic is super, super good and valid and should totally be explored. But there's something to be said for the Genesis formula. You know, it just works. There's a reason these are the Sonic games that the press likes. This works for me. This is pretty friggin' good. Okay, that was stupid. I'm very bad at this, aren't I? I hope that... I wish there was, like, an award... Like, I know this wouldn't apply to this. It would be more of a hacking contest thing. But I wish there was an award given somewhere for least competent streamer. Because, like, man, I would have it in spades. That would be mine for the taking. It would be fantastic. All right, what do we have here? Oh, this looks very chaotic-y. I love this Eggman sprite. He's really goofy looking. I'm a big fan of him. Why does this seem easier than the Act 1 boss? I like the fact that the boss fights actually change their strategies between hits. There was a thing in Act 1 as well. That's pretty sweet, I gotta say. I'm a big fan of that. Like, look, he's slightly different. Now he's going all over the place like a top. That's great. This is the sort of thing I love to see in my, Oh, there he is. Bye, Eggman. We could have just ripped him limb from limb. Look at our claws. We could have destroyed him. Oh, it would have been so good. Rystar is awesome. That game's super good. Did you know it's like kind of expensive now, though? It's like $50 for just the cartridge, and it's like $150 for complete in box, which is a little bit more than I would want to pay. But I mean, I own it, so you can't complain too much. Rystar is a great game that a lot of Sonic projects seem to take some inspiration from. And rightfully so. I love the Sage intro this year. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I love this animation. That is a fantastic title screen animation. It's really good. I love title screens. If you guys don't know, if you don't watch my content, or even if you do, if you just don't pay that close attention, I am obsessed with title screens. I'm going to assume that the main trio, like these guys, play the same as ever. So let's try Fang, Knack, whatever. Knack 2, baby. Here we go. So I know he's got a pop gun. Yeah. So I saw on Twitter that you can use it as like a little double jump, but you can also charge it. That's pretty good. I always like Knack, Fang, whatever his name is to you, depending on your region or just when you were born, I guess. I always was a big fan of this character. Sonic Triple Trouble isn't exactly one of my favorite Sonic games. Like, it's pretty good for what it is, but I just always felt like he's an underutilized character who deserves to be brought back, because, like, I mean, he's in Sonic the Fighters, which is technically still on Xbox Live, so I guess he's an unavailable character. And, like, he cameos in Mania and Generations, kind of. But he's so good. This running sprite's great. I've always been, like, the biggest Knack fan. I don't know why I like him so much. And, yeah, he's Knack to me. I will call him a Fang, like, to try and be correct. Because that's obviously his name in Japan. But Fang is cool. Knack is cooler. I always liked him as Knack the Weasel, way more than Fang the Sniper. Before Sonic appears, hit Sans on the keyboard. Am I really typing Sans in this game? I think we're doing that. I think I'm going to be putting in some Sans. I'm just happy I got to include a Donkey reference in my save stream. It's always a good time for a Donkey reference. God, I hope he never gets canceled. If he ever, like, did something horrible and got canceled, that would be, like, the worst day in YouTube history. Because he's too beloved. He's a perfect man, at least as of now. I don't know. I hope. I hope that never happens. I know that's a weird thing to say, right? Like, oh, I hope this person doesn't end up to being terrible. Like, duh, right? But just in general, that's one that would break my heart more than most. I like these launchy boys. They remind me of the, they're like the opposite of, I'm really curious what the special stages will be. Anyway, they're the opposite of the green spongy guys from, what was that other Sonic game? Sonic and Knuckles in Mushroom Hill Zone? It's like the polar opposite, and that's kind of interesting. We're going to beat this act. I'm going to try the Sans Easter egg, then we're going to move on to the next entry already. Because, man, this stream is just zipping on by. Ooh. Oh, boy. I bet his pop gun makes this fight a lot easier, because you can just sort of... No, okay, no, because momentum exists. Yeah, that makes sense. I did not mean to hit pause. That was just me bumping the start button. He died. We're actually going to do the Sans thing now. Can I restart it? Yeah, I'm going to restart the game so I can do the Sans. Just see what happens. Actually, we're not going to do that because I didn't realize it's been like 40 minutes already, and I want to move on to other entries. Sonic Galactic is another must-play. That's about as good as the Roboblast one. That is fantastic. It's so good. Again, like, the 2D stuff is really, really, really solid. This is one that I thought looked pretty cool and goofy. I love a good goofy... Not goofy, like, in the sense that it's a meme or something, but... Like, a controller... Yes, I would like to use my controller to play the game. This one's sort of being weird, but that's okay. You're going to get a little bit at the top of the taskbar there. I don't know why, but that's A-okay. This is 10% of the actual demo. Oh. I missed this update. Oops. I didn't realize this is another one that got an updated demo. I didn't try this one. But look, it's Sonic 4! But, like, not. So, let me make it clear that I actually like Sonic 4. I know, there goes every possible subscriber I'll get from the stream, but I always thought it was cute, like in a kind of just average video game way. Where's the homing attack, and why isn't it working? That's kind of an important mechanic. Oh, it's on B. Okay. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I actually like Sonic 4. I don't think it's great, but I do think it's like got some charm to it. I don't know. The game's turning 10 soon, so if you want like... just sort of froze for a second there. If you want like my in-depth thoughts on Sonic 4, give it like a couple weeks, because that's going to be a video on the channel soon. But like to summarize, I always thought it was fine. Like, it's not a good game. I get why everyone hates it, but I don't know. Oh, that background's interesting and not what I expected from Sonic 4. None of this seems very Sonic 4-ish. What's this? It was death. The game crashed. That didn't end as I expected. That did not go great. Let's try it again. I feel bad. That seemed like it was gonna be cool. I like Sonic 4 more than most people, and I want to give it some recognition through fan game coverage. Damn it. I should do the update. I absolutely should, but I'm midstream and it'll kill my internet connection if I try and download it. So we're gonna try this again. And I'm going to... Again, I'm leaning towards putting this into a video with some other stuff and giving it the attention it actually deserves. Because my thoughts on this are cool. It's got the drop dash and the homing attack. I wasn't sure if it would be able to have both, but they pulled it off just by mapping the air dash to a different button, which makes sense. It doesn't lock on to springs, which is kind of interesting. It has actual physics, although they're not like... Oh, he got the peel out. Oh, that was my fault. I was beeping up a storm. That peel out's cool looking with the sprite. Look at him, he looks awesome. That was my fault. I kind of wish the air dash locked onto everything, but it's good enough. I don't like call the homing attack the air dash, probably because that's what it does if you don't have a homing attack target. Okay, so we're going to be going not on that super low route. And this, again, if this is 10% of the demo, I feel bad for covering it. I just didn't realize that there was another version of it because I am inept or busy. I guess it's kind of the same thing in this case. But coconuts on the vines is kind of cool, actually. The layout's correct, though. Like, I know I Sonic 4 pretty decently. Episode 1, at least. I mean, I haven't really gone through Episode 2 since it came out. Like, it's good. It's better than Episode 1, actually. But I don't know. I haven't had as much of an inkling to go back to it, you know? Okay, so the blue springs you can touch from the side like in Sonic 4, but the red ones you got to jump onto. Not sure why they'd make the distinction. It seems a little redundant, but it doesn't really matter. Like, it works. I get it. Like, trying to be closer to the classics. I would have just done it one way or the other. But... I mean, there could be instances later where it makes more sense to do it that way. I don't know. So, you know, not knocking that. That was a Robotnik monitor. I hate those, and I never hit them in Sonic games, but, like, I did that time. Oh, look at that. You actually have to do some physicsing. You have to jump off the wall. I dig that. And there's a little ring trail to make it clear that's what you have to do. This is actually very well done. I like this a lot. Probably because I like Sonic 4. And then he ran into the wall and started pushing it. That's the Sonic I know and love. He pushes walls. I think we're going to go look at some other non-Sonic stuff after this one, because I got a ton of stuff. That's good, and I like it, and I want to mess around with that more. I want to check out the other demo. Oh, it's Eggette, or Omelette, whatever they're calling her these days. I was a big fan of that whenever Mania came out, so that's nice to see. Again, all the links to these are going to be in the description at the Sage website. Mash the hell out of that... refresh button if you're having issues getting to anything. But we're gonna look at let's look at how do you guys feel about Mario? I like Mario. They just announced a really sick collection that's $20 too expensive in limited release for no reason that I still pre-ordered the second it went up. This one will be fun. Sonic 4, more like Sonic 4 unsubscribing. That's gonna be what happens whenever I do my Sonic 4 review and say I don't hate the game. Mario Flashback is cool as hell. So let's have fun with this one. I'm a big fan of Mario Flashback. You did a song for this? Oh, good. Actually, the soundtrack to this is one of my favorite parts. This is one of the only demos I did mess with, actually like played for a couple minutes prior to streaming. I mean, I made sure everything was launching and like got rid of the false positives from my anti-malware software. But Mario Flashback is awesome. And I'm very excited. So, look how good Mario looks! You can do a ground pound that bounces like Pac-Man World for no reason. This is one of my favorite fan games just ever. And it's kind of cool that it's Mario, because I love the Mario franchise. I don't really talk about Mario as much as I talk about, say, Sonic or Mega Man, because it feels a little redundant to me. Everyone loves... Oh, man, did you see the agony in his eyes when he got hit? Hang on. I want to get hit again. Look at him! He's in so much pain. I adore it. Yeah, this game's soundtrack is really good. The visuals are stunning. It controls basically perfectly. He has like a slide move. Okay, maybe if I can get him going fast, I can show it off. Kill him, Mario. Yeah, did you see that? That was sick. Okay, you have to be going pretty fast. He's got a wall jump. It's very New Super Mario Brothers in a lot of ways, but I think it looks a lot more interesting. And... generally, this is one of my favorite fan games that everyone should definitely check out, especially if you like Mario. I like the fact that Mario gets, like, squished. The perspective gets messed up and he gets squished. This is one of a couple Mario fan games I downloaded. I don't know if we're going to be getting to all of them, But, yeah, Flashback's cool. So everyone's real happy about my little Mario sadism. I can't help it. Okay, that's just how it be sometimes, you know? Ah, man, Xbox One controller is not great for Mario. I'm using the D-pad, but like, ooh, this would be better with a PS4 controller or a Switch, 8-bit-do controller, or anything other than what I'm using. But that's okay. I make good decisions. I'm the king of good decisions. I have a USB Saturn controller I could use for all these Sonic games, and instead I'm using an Xbox controller. Hey, Fire Flower. Die. So, like, the fireballs actually bounce off the walls, like in some of the 3D games, such as 3D World and Galaxy, etc. Look at him bounce. It's like Pac-Man World 2 up in this bitch. Oh, I almost got hit. Oh, look, they get, like, scorched and burned. The Goombas are in pain. I'm going to assume... No. Okay. Star in here? Given the fact that it's glowy? Yeah. I love this. Look, it's like so... It's like actually... I don't know how to describe it. The screen's pulsing. That's the term. Pulsing. I don't know why I couldn't remember that word. Just kill that bitch. Sorry, Fire Brother. What? No, there's no Fire Brothers in this. Oh, that caught me by surprise. Oh, look, it's raining now. Oh, God, Mario. I like your pained expression, but I don't want to keep taking damage. Yeah, this is one that I think everyone should definitely check out. There's a couple more Mario fan games I have installed, and I'll look at another one next. Let's do 2 Mario games. So what do you guys want to see? The weird Bowsette game, or I don't remember what it's called. Super Mario Generations? The Mega Man games. Oh, trust me, we're looking at the Mega Man games. Oh yeah, that's my favorite franchise aside from Sonic. Might be. It's weird. I think I like Sonic more than Mega Man, but I would play Mega Man before I'd play Sonic most days. It's very strange. We're going to do one more level in this. Because, again, this is one I could play for hours. Just the same couple levels over and over. It's so good. You just arrived. You vouch for the meme energy that Super Crownland radiates. Yeah, there's a Bowsette game. Super Crownland, which looks kind of like Mario 3D World. Yeah, Mega Man's going to have a little section in this. I am going to be looking at least 2 Mega Man games. Ugh. Oh, that was scary. I didn't want to take... I mean, I guess it wouldn't have mattered because I have, like, you know, a health bar and stuff, but... Look at those, like, paratroopers. They're actually, like, at an angle, which makes more sense aerodynamically. I dig it. It's definitely pretty good. Oh, look at that guy. He's like a Super Princess Peach character. He's having the time of his life. He's not going to be having the time of his life anymore. Just murdered him. You can say, oh, that was unnecessary. You didn't have to kill the poor guy. And you're right, I didn't. But does Mario look like he cares? Boom. Okay, I kind of need to bounce off of that guy, I think. Sliding down the hill isn't the most responsive thing in this compared to some of the other Mario games. Oh, that's cool. Look, it's got, like, perspective on the... Stupid Goomba. Look at the checkpoint. It actually, like, shifts. That's really cute. I dig that. That's awesome. The 3D Mega Man is amazing. I didn't install a 3D one. I only installed 2D ones. Was there a 3D one this year? I didn't see it. I saw last 2 years I played Mega Man, like 3D Mega Man entries. Oh, this is going to be stressful. Okay. Ugh. Okay, that wasn't as stressful. How did I make the cool tricky jump with the Koopa Troopa, but then I just had to jump on the platform and Mario's like, yeet. So how does everyone feel about the Mario collection coming out? Personally, I'm just annoyed that they're getting rid of So Long Gay Bowser. It's like, so long, gay Bowser. Poor guy. Damn it, I suck at this video game. Oh, man, Mario looks miserable when he's, like, dead and he's, like, spiraling at the screen. He's like, bah! Love it. So after this level, we're going to be shifting to the next Mario fan game. What do you guys prefer? Are you thinking funny, cheesy Bowsette meme game? Or are we thinking, like, actual good game? What do you guys think? I mean, for all I know, the Bowsette game's awesome. I haven't played it. I launched it to see if it worked. I launched everything I have installed once. Just because Ah! I didn't realize that was going to be some lost levels platforming shit. Why do I, like, try and illustrate with the webcam? That's not what it's for. It's just so you guys can see my beautiful face and be like, wow, I regret cameras. Well, I'm glad those guys died, because, like, they didn't have to. Oof. Ooh, oh, I thought... If that would have been, like, wide, that would have been a really cool platforming thing. Play it, please. Wow. It sounds like I should do the Bowsette game. Maybe I'll do both. If the Bowsette game is literally just a meme, I can just look at it for, like, a minute and then move on to a real one. Didn't the Bowsette one get on Knuckles' channel a copyright claim, though, from Hyper Potions? And Hyper Potions is cool. Like, I know you can fight their copyright claims. They'll give it to you. It's just, you know. Okay, this is the part I died on. So let's actually do some cool platforming shenanigans. Yeah. Yeah, this controls really, really well. Mario's very floaty. It's very nice. The other Mario game is pretty nice, too. Can't speak for the Bowsette one. Sounds like you're the other one who's played it. Let's do Bowsette. Let's go. Random shout out to my buddy, I can't find the EXE on my taskbar for this game. That's very strange. Shout out to my buddy Boom Guy for making all the Sage assets for me. Like, not the Sage assets, like the Sage logo asset. Obviously, he did not make that. But he did make the thumbnail, and he made the fancy schmancy loading screen. So, he's a cool dude. Shout out to him. Super Mario Generations and Super Crown Land. Let's do Crown Land. Crown Land. 20th Sage. That's wild. The fact that Sage is that old is, like, completely insane to me. Ah! Bowsette, your dress is upside down. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Start. Oh, good. That's good for monetization in the future. Yeah, so I played up... I, like, ran through this room and got in here and stopped. Oh, look at her go. Look at her go. She's having the time of her life. Well, it's Bowser. I don't know. What? I don't know the appropriate gender. No, I don't want to talk to the Koopa Troopa. I don't know the proper gender for Bowsette. Like, what Bowsette prefers. Oh, that long jump is powerful. That's... Ooh. Okay, I need to find a level. Is that a level? All right. Wasn't sure if they were doing the Mario 64 shit. Atop the hill. This is ideal, everybody. I don't think we're going to be playing this one for too long. Oh, it's like Mario 3D World, except with a controllable camera, and, I'm not talking to you. I don't want to deal with Goomba Chick. Ooh. Depth perception's interesting on this one. Is there health in here? It's got the Odyssey health system, so that's nerve-wracking. Oh, wow. Bowsette is very quick with the side somersault. It's a Mario Sunshine style side somersaulting where you can just sort of go. This plays very strangely. This doesn't feel great. The -8 Goomba Girl is better. Yeah, if you want to get your monetization or move forever. Wow. Oh man, this is so weird. You don't have any other attack than just jumping, which I mean makes sense, I guess. I need to get in there. No triple jump, but you have the Man, she's so unwieldy to control. Bowsette feels so awkward. It just sort of zips all over the place. I got some health. Oh, this is so strange. Yeah, I think we're going to beat this level and move on. I don't feel like there's too much to see here. It's honestly better than I expected it to be for, like, a memey Bowsette game. And a dead meme, because when's the last time anyone's looked at Bowsette fan art? Don't answer that, chat, because I know a few of you are probably going to be like 5 minutes ago. And I'm going to just be like, a little too much information, you dig? Oh, I got a star. It's not really rotating. Oh, wait, is it? Yeah, it slowly is. Oh, Bowsette looks pretty chuffed, though. All right, then. That was a level. I know there's other characters. I want to play as someone else. I want to be Sonic. No, I want to be Sonic. I want to be Infinite. How do I unlock Infinite? Is that just a taller Bowsette? Yeah. What's the difference? It's just a different dress. Okay. How do I play as... I have to get... Okay. We got to get 50 coins because we're not doing this unless I can play as Infinite. We got to get Infinite. We have to do it. I know it's like, oh, but Ian, this is clearly just a meme. But I can't just not play as Infinite. Okay. You don't give me Infinite. You don't let me say, oh, I am not weak. Oh, wow. That's awkward. You don't just let me have the opportunity to play as I am not weak and then not let me do it. You know? Because Infinite's not weak. You know what I mean? That's all I have to say about Infinite. I love Infinite. He's so goofy. He's like, yeah, I have missed opportunity. There's a Sonic Forces poster directly behind my computer, like right there. And it's in the background of my videos if you guys ever watch that stuff. And I guarantee at least like half the people are going to be like, well, why do you have that? To which I say, I got it E3 from a Sega employee. It was cool. It was very neat to get. Ah. The backflip's so it's so unwieldy. Well, how the hell are you supposed to do this? Can you push it like in midair? You can! Oh, good physics. Thank you. Wait, now what do I do? Well, how do I get that to open up? I just want to be Infinite. God, the backflip is so wild. Whoa. That's not where I want that box to be. Oh. Infinite's the best Sonic villain because he's just like, I am not weak. And then he just, like, dies. Like, what happened to him? He just sort of died. And then no one cared that he was gone. Everyone was just like, bye, Infinite. Eggman's the villain now. I mean, I'm assuming he's not actually dead, but... Oh, god damn it, really? I have to bring a box the whole way in here? It's so weird hearing Bowser's, like, stupid Mario Party-ass voice coming out of a Peach body. Like, I know that's kind of the point. Whoa, that went way quicker. Look, oh, pushing it along. See, it's still Sonic-esque. It's just Marble Zone, but... Scary. Infinite is like a Discord mod in an argument. You're not wrong. Alright. Is that enough coins to unlock Infinite? I don't even really want to play as Infinite. I just want to unlock Infinite. Wait, I only have 26 coins? I thought I had like... We're done with this one. It's actually kind of goofy and cute. Like, it's not as awful as I expected. Like, it's clearly here for the memes, but... I mean, look at her walk. Bowser's having the time of his life. And I can't say the same, but you know what? Good for Bowser. Good for Bowser. Let's look at an actual Mario fan game now that like people cared about when they made it. How do I even exit? Do I just have to... I think I just have to close the window. I hate whenever games do that. All right. Super Mario Flashback we just did. So Mario Generations. It's 32-bit. That's weird. Oh, that was something. Okay, this one's made in, like, Game Maker or something, I think. So I'm gonna have to... That'll be interesting. Like, for letting you indulge someone else experiencing Super Crown Land. I mean, it could have been worse. Hey, Mario Teaches Typing Sprite. Mario Fan Games Galaxy. I've never heard of that site, because I guess I don't follow Mario Fan Games as much as I follow Sonic. Mario 3 title screen. Sort of. Alright, let's just crop that out. There we go. Oh, the buttons are mapped weird. Okay, so it's... Ugh. So it's X to jump. And I'm guessing Y to run then? Yeah. Oh, that's going to be weird to get used to. It's the exact opposite. Oh. Alright. Super Mario Brothers 1 Classic. Okay. I like that Mario sprite. This is not 1-1 from Super Mario Brothers. Why didn't I break the... This is 1-1 from Lost Levels. It's not the same thing. It's a much worse game. I don't like Lost Levels. I love this Mario sprite. And he's got the little feather in his cap from, what's that game called? Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins for the Game Boy, a.k.a. the best Game Boy game. Up, now we're tiny. And now we're in a pit. G. Hell yeah. Can't wait for classic Mario to appear in every Mario game after this. Oh, yeah. That's how it be. I cannot wait to see what Sega has in store for the next Mario game. Or next Mario game, what? The next Sonic game. Because I actually have the weird idea that I'm going to end up liking it. I mean, I didn't hate Forces for what it is. I thought it was like, you know, not good. That Venus fire trap's freak. Whoa! Dude just like quick scope. Oh god, he's not supposed to come out of the pipe. He's not. Why? Why'd he do that? They're not supposed to come out of the pipe when you're on the pipe. That was terrifying. Can I break these? Okay, no. I wasn't sure if it would be like Mario World or not. I like this remix of the Mario theme. This control's kind of weird, but I really, really like the visuals. Like, they're clearly Mario All-Stars based, but I love Mario All-Stars. That's how I grew up on the Mario games. But the controls are weird. He reacts strangely to terrain. Did you guys see how epic that flagpole jump was? We're just going to pretend like it hit the top. Okay? Okay, yeah. Top of the flagpole every time, because I am a talented gamer. Oh. Okay, that's interesting, though. Oh, we're half done, apparently. I don't like the controls. Are we just doing the level again? Like, do I have to find a collectible or something? Oh, I just noticed he's got the P meter in the bottom. Okay. Oh, it's like Mario Land where you can actually activate the spin in midair. I like that, because Mario Land 2 is the best 2D Mario game. I don't know if it's actually the best, but it's up there. I love Mario Land 2. It's such a good game. Like, it is my favorite Game Boy game, probably. Link's Awakening's really good, you know? But something to be said for Mario Land 2. Die, Goombas. This feels like it's missing some sound effects. Like, some things just don't seem to have sound effects. No, okay, now they're all there. I don't know. Okay, I've got them. Damn it, that fire trap is so annoying. Ugh. You have Mario Land 2 on your Game Boy Color. Well, Mario's dead. That's canon. Oh, it's doing the Mario 64 thing. What else can I do? Oh, nothing, because I didn't get a star yet. Okay. I want to see what this has to offer, but I only want to give it like 2 minutes of my time, because I want to look at the Mega Man games now. I like Mega Man. I'm excited for Mega Man. Speedrun time. Let's go. This is going better than I expected. Just keep going, Mario. Okay, he died. This seems fun, but the controls are wrong. And I could probably remap them somehow? No, I can't remap them. They're just sort of there. Why? Why is it like this? Is it Joy to Key? Is that giving me issues? Nope, I have that paused. This is just how it controls. I can't play it like this. It doesn't play great. Oh, well, that's a shame. Because that actually seems like it's really good. That seems done very well. So props to that one. That was Super Mario Generations. Obviously the long-desired sequel to Sonic Generations. I guess. Classic Mario, modern Mario. We're moving on to Mega Man territory, and immediately I'm happy because we got the Q-Sound intro. Which was used in a lot of arcade games, including some Mega Man games. It was Mega Man the Power Battle and Mega Man the Power Fighters. This is Mega Man Perfect Blue. Ooh. Right off the bat, that's a bad sign. So the analog stick is mapped for everything. Configure gamepad. Okay, yep, we have to use the analog stick for Mega Man. Later, can you try to Cybermon Action Nostalgia. I don't know if I have that one installed. We'll see. This is one I've been looking forward to a while here. If I don't have something installed, Roll-chan. Let's be Roll. I like Roll. But if I don't have something installed, it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. It just means I have to get to it later. Oh, I see. So Roll plays like 0. Which might seem random, but it's not. Because this is actually based on Mega Man Powered Up. But this one I've wanted to play for a while. I don't know why the screen's so small, but look how good this looks. It's very, gosh, Neo Geo Pocket Color, if any of you have ever seen... Yeah, you've definitely all seen that. You're all Sonic fans. You know Sonic Pocket Adventure, surely. This is awesome. This is really, really cool. I want to mess with it as Mega Man 2. Oh, do you jump off of ladders? Oh, that's different. Mega Man games, usually you don't jump on the ladders. You just... I like that the health bars fade. That's a cute touch. No, that's not an enemy. The Sniper Joes in this are cool as shit. Playing with the analog stick, it makes this a lot harder than it probably should be. I'm pretty good at Mega Man, actually. Like, I'm not great at Mega Man, but it is the franchise I put in, like, all the time. Mega Man X is literally my favorite game ever made. Like, by far. Do I have... Okay, there's no, like, rush coil or anything. Okay. What happened to the music? It should be playing. It's playing on my end. Do you guys not hear anything? Metal Slug first impression. Yeah, Mega Man Pocket Adventure is also an accurate description, actually. Just quiet. I can turn that up. It's dead. The boss died. I didn't do anything. Oh, that's the boss. I'm just trying to turn up the music. Oh, it went away. Where's the game? No, wait, where is the game? Actually, where's the game? Where is it? It's just gone. Oh, that's not good. Hang on. I just wanted to turn up the music on OBS. There it is. That was weird. Oh, gosh. He's, like, murdering me. I mean, I guess he's a boss. That's kind of his role. Ha! Get it? Roll? Because I'm playing as the role, sort of. It's like a super kick-ass version of roll with a saber room, but that was dope. I don't see how this level design would work with Mega Man, though, because he's not really built for, like, slopes. Like, that's an X series thing, which works great with the dash, but... Yeah, this is very, very clearly Neo Geo Pocket inspired. Or at least if it's not, it sure gives that vibe. Ah, okay. Oh, you can... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You could do a dash swing. I'm going to go on a limb and say that the levels might be different for Mega Man, because this wouldn't be playable. This would be very difficult to deal with. Like, there's enemies in slidey bits, and you can't shoot while sliding, unless it has different controls than typical Mega Man. Which I guess it could. Mega Man and Roll have different level design. Yep, that makes a lot of sense then, because I don't see how this would be doable with a traditional Mega Man moveset. She's dead. Tragic. Utterly tragic. Oh, that was weird. What was that supposed to be? Were they saying ready? I mean, that's what the screen said, but it didn't sound like they said ready. Man, slicing through the Mets is really fun. Like, not the New York Mets. Like, that would be murder. But slicing through the Met Tools, or whatever they're called, depending on who you are. Met Tools, Metars, Mets, Met-Tenas in the Star Force games, which is stupid. What iconic enemies, though, for real. Like, the Mets are awesome. They're such good Mega Man enemies. I think they're in every Mega Man franchise. Plan to play Mega Man Y+1. Should definitely try and get the latest version on stage. Has controller mapping issues. Like a Dropbox. This seems interesting. Did that kill roll? What the hell? Okay, it's just a trippy hallucination thing. Will ROM hack be streamed as well? I'm not covering any ROM hacks in this. Again, there will be some getting their own videos. I'm planning on doing a couple of videos of stuff I couldn't get to in today's stream. Basically, I'm going to spend all day tomorrow, because I'm off tomorrow, recording. I might do an impromptu stream, but if I do, it won't be, like, featured through, like, the Sage website like this one. It'll just be, like, me doing my thing. But I do want to talk about some of the ROM hacks. Especially, there's one that makes Sonic 1 into a point-and-click, and that's adorable, and I want to mess with it. But, like, we only have, like, less than an hour left on this stream, so, like, I don't have a ton of time to get into too many things. I don't know if we're going to do another Mega Man after this or not, actually. I want to. Mega Man Y+1, I think I actually have installed, but yeah, it's the version that was up whenever they sent out the link to the to streamers a couple days ago, on Thursday or Friday or whatever. Friday, yeah, because today's the second day of Sage. I should know that. I'm streaming the event. I should really be paying more attention to what I'm doing. God, this is actually tough. Oh, now there's platforms. Ah! No, 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 death. This is cool. Want you to send a link to the update. Go ahead. Do that. Leave it in chat. I don't know if I'll be able to actually install it. I'm going to beat this boss. But I also want to try the Mega Man version of the level. Because this is super good. Man, those missiles are actually tough as hell to dodge. This is a very bullet helly, which is not a bad thing. It's actually a pretty good thing. This is pretty neat. Hey, look at that. I actually did it. I dodged the thing because I'm not always terrible. I only should take one more hit. Oh, that was so cool. Sup, Sonic the Hedgehog. No, that's fine. You had to update your own stage mission hours ago. Feedback and difficult. Yeah, that's a... Roll, are you okay? Okay, bye. Oh, there's Wily. Wily seems very not thrilled. Oh, this is very Mega Man X2? Yeah, X2 with the X-Hunters and their rotating base spindly boy. Who's this then? It looks like Skullman, but it's probably not. That's probably coincidence. Skip all the dialogue. As cool as it seems to be, I just need to play the game. It's a stream, damn it. But no, that's good. Drop the link either in the chat or in the comments because I will actually I want to do like a video just on the Mega Man fan games. I want to do videos throughout the week showcasing, which won't get the traction that the stream is, but yeah, looks like this didn't go through. At least on my end it didn't. Not sure why it wouldn't have. If you leave it as a comment, it'll go. It should be fine. And even if it isn't, I can get the comment public. Try again, yes, but I want to be Mega Man this time. Check the M-Team Twitter. That would also work. I could just use Twitter. Yeah, I'll definitely be sure. I have the... Is the first demo, like, problematic enough that I couldn't use it for the stream? Because I'm not going to be able to download it, but I do want to showcase it, unless you'd rather I didn't. Oh, no, it looks like it got deleted anyway. Because I can't find the demo. Yeah, go ahead and drop the link somewhere. I will get to it. We're gonna look at one more Mega Man game here. Still sucks, Sage website is still down. Twitter handles LM. Okay, I'm actually gonna copy that. And just like throw it in a notepad so I can download it after. Because I'm not gonna be able to download it now. That would crash my internet. But I will download the update for whenever I do the video. I will make sure to do that. It's time to look at some completely original stuff now. Namely, Crocodile. Because I looked at this game last year and I thought it was really good. So we're gonna do it again! Can't drop the link. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just follow the... I'll pick it up on Twitter. It'll be the correct version whenever I get around to doing a video on it. But hey, Crocodile seems a lot louder. Let's dial it down a little bit volume-wise. I don't want to mute it, game. Jeez. But... Okay, my controller's being weird, not wanting to respond with this game. That's not great. I'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Worst case, we mouse and keyboard it. But I loved this game last year, so I'm excited to check out how it's been improved. Yep. Okay. I guess we're mouse and keyboard in this boy. Yeah, it is an Xbox One controller. I think this is the updated build because I got a message about this one on Discord. I mean, actually, it's not really a problem, because if it's just mapped to keys, I can always just probably rebind the keys and join a key and really quickly get it working. But look how good the sprite work is. I like the dialogue mugshots. They're really nice. And so are the actual sprites. Again, it's got a Game Boy Color vibe, which isn't something you see a lot of. And I love to see that. It just works. I don't know if Game Boy Color is the intended direction, but it's what I get, and that's a very good thing. It almost reminds me of Shantae, which is very, very, very high praise from me. Because, not that I love the franchise all that much, I do like Shantae, but like the original Game Boy Color game is like one of the best looking games ever made. I think it just works for me. And this has that aesthetic, similar in terms of color schemes and stuff, I guess. But, oh, the mugshots are great too. So, yeah, if my controller doesn't want to work, that's not really a problem. I accidentally exited the game. It's not what I was trying to do. Oops. Damn it. That's okay. So, I can actually just map everything in Joy to Key real quick. All I need to do is, bam, 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 bam. Any chance Dunk Hair will be shown here? Not in this stream, but it's another one that I want to do videos on, like, pretty much every entry. I won't have time to do every entry, but it's one that I actually thought looked cool. Okay, we gotta watch the cutscene again. But I got controller working this time, so that should help. Alright. Later. Thanks for tuning in. Super, super appreciated. Everyone tuning in is always appreciated, especially during events like Sage. It's so much fun to get to cover this, and like, honestly, it's just an honor to get to be, in my little way, contributing to this community, because it's always such a good time looking at the Sonic fandom, and just indie devs in general, getting to really flex their muscles and put out their own content. It's so neat to see. Events like this in Sage, events like this in Sonic Hacking Contest are some of my favorite things every year. They're always a blast. God, I love the sprite work. I know I already said that about these exact sprites, but it's so good! I don't know if the Shantae vibes are intentional, but I'm going to say that they are, apparently. I like games with whip mechanics, so this game appeals to me kind of by default. Probably because I'm a big old Castlevania fan. Man, the writing in this seems really cute. Like, I'm kind of skipping through everything just so I can get to the gameplay, but I love it. But yeah, here we go. I like anything that makes me think of Castlevania and Sonic at the same time is doing something right. Oh, this is so fluid. It feels so nice. Oh, I love it. I love it less whenever I suck at it and get hurt, but that's entirely my fault. Oh, it's very Castlevania 4. I mean, I guess Indiana Jones in general, actually. I'm so bad at this. There's a game you hope you have time for. Dharma Vigil. That's one that I kept hearing about, but like I kept hearing about it after. A lot of stuff I wanted to look at, I ended up not being able to, purely because, like, again, I've worked every day this weekend, so I did all the downloading and setup for this on Friday, other than, like, updating some stuff last minute. Like, I got home, ate dinner, and started the stream. I've had a busy day. If you can't tell, I'm actually very tired. And, which hopefully isn't impacting my commentary too terribly. It usually doesn't. But, yeah, I did most of my setup for this, like, days ago. So a lot of stuff, like, had demos pending. Some of them I managed to still get. Like, I know, Rad Venture I'll be showing off. And that's one that the demo was waiting. And that's just because I know it's not a Rayman fan game. But it's like if Rayman and Sonic Lost World had a baby, and it's just such a neat idea. But this is so satisfying. I love the art style. I love how it controls. I like the idea of a red crocodile with a whip and a cowboy hat. I like that way more than I should, honestly. And this pulls off faux 8-bit really well. It doesn't feel constrained by its art style. It embraces a retro look without trying to hold itself back with it. You know what I mean? It's so good. It's ideal. Yeah, if there's enough demand to see some other Sage entries, without stepping on anyone's toes, I'll try and fit in another stream this week. Again, it wouldn't be anything like official, and I'm not going to commit that I'm going to, but I would like to. And if nothing else, there will be videos on things that get requested, either here or on my Discord or on Twitter. I'm going to try and meet requests because I do want to take a look at a lot of stuff, and it'll make it easier to filter out what I should and shouldn't check out. Especially because, again, tomorrow is a day off. That's a rarity for me. And I'm excited to spend it playing Sage entries. Like, that's literally my plan for tomorrow. Like, hang out with my family a little bit because, you know, it's a holiday. We got a shield, which is a nice thing to see. Always love any sort of Sonic inspiration. And when I see a shield around a character like this, I just think of Sonic. So maybe I'm just basic. Maybe I'm just predictable. Who knows? I mean, this level kind of gives me Chemical Plant vibes in general, but... Oh, I love that spinning animation. It's so good. Now I'm thinking of Scrambled Egg Zone from Sonic 2. Was it Scrambled Egg Zone? It could be any zone from the 8-bit Sonic games, honestly. Those games liked tubes. I know Chemical Plant had tubes too, and, you know... I already said it reminded me of Chemical Plant a little bit. But when I see tubes, I think of 8-bit Sonic games on the Game Gear and Master System, because I'm basic and only think of Sonic in like 90% of circumstances. God, I love that background, too. The buildings look like bugs. It's kind of neat. Like, the tops of the buildings are very insectoid, which I'm assuming is intentional. It's just, it's so cool. Like I said, I always admire a game that can have an art style but not constrain itself with it, you know? And that's exactly what this is doing. It feels authentic and 8-bit, but it doesn't feel like it's hindered by what it's trying to be. And that can be really difficult. To try and have that artistic consistency and not find it bogging you down. So I admire the hell out of this. The Mechanical Beehive. It's perfect for that aesthetic. An alligator in my kingdom. Yeah, that's me. I love this sprite work. This is very Symphony of the Night. Expecting her to throw down a glass of honey on the ground in a fit of rage. But I don't think that's going to happen. That reminds me of one move from Mega Man Zero's final boss of all things, which is a good thing. I like Mega Man Zero. It's a good game. God, I am just ricocheting myself right into that attack every time. I like the fact that you hit with the whip and it ricochets you. That's really satisfying, actually. Oh, she's dead? Okay. You believe in me. Thank you. The Zero series is your favorite sub-series. I only ever played the first one until the Legacy Collection came out. Well, I played the first ZX as well, if you want to count that. But yeah, the Zero games are good. And I like seeing influence, and I'm assuming that one attack is based off copy Xtreme 01. Oh, this music's really good. Oh, man, she is dizzy. God, he looked so nervous in that mugshot. That was so good. The spray work in this is fantastic. It's so good. We're gonna have to call it quits on this game soon, but so I hope the demo's almost over. Not because I don't want to play more, because I actually really, really do, but I have to look at other things. We're gonna go to Sonic GT for the last, like, probably 5-10 minutes. And until then, we have a lot of time to look at other stuff. Oh, yay, more crocodiles. Yay! Or alligators, sorry. There are no crocodiles, I'm right. The Queen Bee said alligator, I think. Oh, this game's adorable. I like this writing a whole lot. This actually gives me, this town area gives me, Mega Man ZX vibes of all things, actually. I suggest Tails Adventure Armada to check out. Tails Adventure Armada, I don't have installed because when I was going to install, the link wasn't up. But actually is one I want to look at. Like, legitimately, because I thought that game looked awesome. We're going to call it quits on this game, I think. But, man, Rock Crocodile's turning out great. This reminds me of Mega Man Zero, which, again, is a good thing. Or, I guess, Shovel Knight, if you want to make it like other indie platformers. But, oh, utterly fantastic. Super, super pleased with how this is turning out. This is another one I'm going to be covering in a little bit more depth. Oh, we got a map screen. This is fantastic. And everyone should really, again, check this one out. Again, all the links are in the description. This one got an updated demo, which is what we're looking at. Because the original one, I don't know if it was having technical issues or what. But, oh, man, that turned out great. I wish I had, like, another hour worth of time, because I could look at that for, like, 20 more minutes, I think. But we gotta move on to other stuff. We got Radventure I wanted to look at, so let's check this one out. Some minor bugs that were removed. Yeah, no problem. Rock Crocodile's turning out fantastic. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on that a lot going forward. I still don't know why why the chat box isn't showing up. It's being very strange. But Radventure looks cool, so I want to check this one out. Check out the Sayabon one. Does controller not work? Because, like, I'm having absolutely no inputs for some reason. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, you can tell this is early build. This is early days. This is not running at all. Ooh, this is, like, crashing my PC really bad. I think we're going to actually end up doing this as a video instead, because that's, like, running terribly for me. Well, it's running fine, but it's not streaming well. I'll use my mouse. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it's controlling fine now. I need to lower my settings, because, I mean, it's early. This is an alpha build, so I'm not knocking it at all for performing poorly with OBS, but I'm going to knock this down to, like, lowest settings. I'm sure it'll record better than it streams. I always have problems streaming stuff. But this is one I've actually been... We're just going to boom, 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 boom. Low across the board. And hopefully that's a little bit better for everyone. And if it isn't, we'll just move on. Because I am totally going to be covering this. But OBS does not like... Yeah, OBS does not like this. Yeah, we're gonna look at something else. That's a shame. I'm gonna give Radventure its own video, so it's not really a problem. In that case, which that's heartbreaking because I actually really Unreal 4 got an update recently and OBS isn't liking it. Yeah, I can kind of tell. Okay, it should be recovered now. It was running really slowly for a second. I had to, like, actually tweak OBS for a sec. Yeah, my PC didn't like that. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's an Unreal thing. I have issues with Unreal games a lot. So, but that's okay. We're gonna cover that in a video then, because I can just hook my capture card up. I definitely want to look at Radventure, so that's heartbreaking. Because that game looks super, super good. But that's okay. I have a YouTube channel. I can just upload my thoughts on it. It's not that big of a deal. So instead we're gonna be looking at Sandra Gomez, because I really liked this one last year. So, we're gonna check it out. I have a press kit with art and renders and stuff on the stage page. That's actually good to know, because it'll make thumbnails a lot easier to deal with. Garrulous also had issues with it. Okay, that's encouraging. If Dylan had problems, I feel less guilty and stupid for having problems, too. Oh. Good. Nice. Yeah. This is one that I loved last year, so I'm definitely happy. Man, it's so hot in my room. I don't know if you can see the sweat starting to form in the hair. Definitely gross. But I'm so excited to play this one. I loved this one last year. Oh, it was definitely the CPU. I have it set to show me my CPU percentage on my Stream Deck. Which is weird, because this is a new CPU. This is like, it's whatever the low-end Ryzen is, the 5, whatever, Ryzen 6 something or other. But it's still a pretty decent CPU. Like, it shouldn't have that many issues. So, yeah, that seems like an Unreal issue. But again, it's not that big a deal. I can probably run it fine if I'm just playing it. And then, I like the Plague Doctor aesthetic. It's a little depressing whenever we got, a pandemic going on. But that's A-okay. Can't wait to see my video on Red. Thanks, I really appreciate it. It's always nice to get to support the devs of projects like that, because that one looks so cool. But now it's time to check out another whip-based game. And again, this one I played like a huge amount of. We're only going to look at it for about 5 minutes. But this is one that I might actually like, depending on the length of everything. I could see myself giving its own stream later. Oh, you can charge the whip now? I like that a whole lot. That's awesome. Oh, this is so good. I always thought whips in video games as weapons were, like, so cool. And you can thank Castlevania for that, obviously. Like, that's where my opinions on that come from. But this was a favorite of mine last year, and this looks and plays a lot better than last year's version, too, actually. Sandro Gomez versus Brock the Crocodile. Who'd win in a whip fight? I think probably, if I had to guess, it would be Sandro, because Brock gets flung around by his whip, whereas he just sort of stands there and takes it. If I can get up to the first boss fight, all up to the first boss fight should be new for me. Cool. So I'll definitely look at least that much then, because I can cover the new stuff. Because this last year, this was like possibly my favorite entry. It's so much fun. Someone's subbing, I think, but I can't see because I have my OBS configured poorly. Oh, now we have like the Karibo shoe from Mario 3. Ooh, I like that. Gosh, Sage is a cool event. Have I mentioned how much I like Sage? Because I really like Sage. Something to be said for letting fans and indie devs just flex their muscles and show off to the world. Like, I'm so happy that this exists, and I'm happy I get to be a part of it. Like, even in my small little way, just helping to try and give a little bit of exposure to these projects, because, there's some real magic here. The shoe seems to activate kind of whenever it wants, though, so that's probably just me sucking at the game. Ooh, we got some Castlevania 4 shit going on. Whoa! No, that was awesome. I want to do that again. You can charge the whip while you're swinging? To launch? Is that what's happening? I think that's what was happening. And if it was, I suck. Man, now I feel like I'm missing out by not playing Dunkare. I don't know how to pronounce it. I feel like I'm missing out for not having that one installed. Because, like, everyone's talking about it and it sounds so great. Because everyone just... If it's getting that much attention from everyone else, like, clearly there's something about it that's worth checking out. This year's Sage was just, like, overwhelming. I was like, sweet, 2-hour time slot. That's exactly what I asked for. That's all I need. And then I look and I'm like, I should have requested 2 slots. I should have just taken off work a day and done 2 or skipped school or something and taken multiple slots. Because there's so much this year. It's such a huge event. I mean, it's always bigger every year, but this year is massive. Felt like an awesome action GBA game. Oh, I know exactly which game that is, actually. Okay, that was actually one that almost got downloaded and didn't make the cut. I died. That's talent, ladies and gentlemen, and all those there in between. Oh, the bells stay smashed. That's actually kind of good. I'm happy you can whip in multiple directions. Whip-based weapons are more fun that way. I mean, not always. I mean, I keep referencing Castlevania 4, and I really like Castlevania 4. But I always thought it was a little too easy because of the whips. But this doesn't have diagonals, just the cardinals. And this works really well as a result. Of course, your internet would crap out whenever the game that you did art for. Well, everything in this game, artistically speaking, is fantastic. Were you doing, like, character art, like the mugshots? Are you doing sprite work, background work? All of it's fantastic. So no matter what you say, I'm just going to be like, good job. You're more talented than I am. Man, I am, like, on the verge of death. I'm so bad at video games. Oh, I think I know. I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. I know it's causing me to have issues with the boot power-up. I think it's because I think I have Joy to Key still activated, and it's just being a little bit dumb, because that's how Joy to Key be. Because I had to use it for Brock, and yeah. Handy program, though. Because, again, it gets you out of a lot of tight spots when you're recording, or like doing any sort of emulation for, say, if you just need 10 seconds of stock footage. Though normally I'll hook up the original hardware. This time remember to whip the checkpoint. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Those guys are a lot like the rotating skeleton pillar boys from Castlevania. That was just me mashing buttons to see what would happen. It did not end well. Oh, this is an outdated build. Did everything that I downloaded get an update after I downloaded it and then I missed the memo? I was trying so hard to make sure I had the latest builds for today. But apparently I didn't for like anything. I'm going to have to like double check all the entries whenever I'm done. Because again, these are all things. Should I just make a category and call it like whipped based games? Should I just call it indie platformers? I don't know how I'll categorize whenever I get around to doing all of the videos. But this turned out fantastic. And I know I keep saying that, but like I really just want to emphasize how great Sandro Gomez is. This game is so much fun. Can I like Castlevania whip projectiles? No. Well, maybe yes, because I totally missed. But I'm going to say no, because it makes me feel less stupid. But I'm very stupid. Category and stage for next year, whip likes. Honestly, it's not a bad thing, though. Like, I want to make it very clear that I consider it a good thing that whips are being used as weapons in so many games. Oh, shit. I like that. That's a great design. I like him. Green duck guy, I'm assuming? That's good. Oh, if LyingTuna gets full credit for the inevitable whip protagonist crossover boogaloo, that would be ideal. Actually going to suggest I hadn't even thought about whipping the projectiles. I mean, in some Castlevania games it works, and it's a good mechanic if you didn't implement it. Like, I think it works fine just dodging, but I like whipping projectiles, and it's an instinct for me just from playing so much Castlevania. And again, this isn't just trying to be Castlevania. It's very much its own thing. And I really appreciate it being its own thing a lot. Oh, I have a wall jump now? Oh, because of the power-up I have. Duh. I'm assuming it's from the power, because I don't think I had a wall jump before. It's either that or I'm just really stupid. Okay, I was trying to whip. Real protagonists bite their enemy projectiles. Hell yeah. That's how I would do it. What time is it? 39. Give us about another minute-ish, and then I have to move on to another entry. But, God, this is turning out great. So glad my duo of epic whipping 8-bit throwback titles are as good as ever. Actually, better than ever, to be perfectly honest. I love the Sage builds for both titles last year, and I'm having way more fun with them this year. So, I'll be sure to keep an eye out for any more from both Brock Turner and this. Or Brock Turner. What is it? Brock Turner is like a rapist. Why'd I say that? That's disgusting. Brock Crocodile. Oh, I feel really bad. Brock Crocodile is so much better than that. I'm so tired. Ah. Am I just terrible, or is the wall jump a little fiddly? I think I'm just terrible, but we're going to go this way. Right near the boss. Well, then, yeah, we'll go up through the boss if I'm, like, practically there. Oh, now we have the double jump. That'll be way easier to navigate with. Is this the boss then? I'll assume it's shortly. Because, yeah, I definitely, if there's a boss fight, I want to do it. Yeah, I feel like if I was given, like, just free reign to stream Sage entries as long as I wanted, it would be, like, 12 hours. I played this one all night last year. I remember I had a really good time with it. I'm having a really good time with it this year, like, not to diminish it or anything. Oh, they're doing, like, a lawnmower race. I love it. That's adorable. That works. That's very smart. This is a good boss fight. This is fun. I think they have 1 or 2 hits left, judging by the health bar. Fun fact, your Sage indie game prototype N is built off last year's of Sandra Gomez. Oh. That's actually really interesting. This is so much fun, honestly. I love whip-based projectiles. I'm so tired. I like whip-based moves in platformers. They just work so great. Yeah, prototype N, I actually think I have bookmarked. I have, like, just a ton of games bookmarked, like, just in browser bookmarks. Which doesn't matter because I can't even open most of them. But yeah, okay, so that's all I have time for Sandro. But, oh, that turned out. That's so good. So much fun. Cannot get enough of that. So that's one that I'm going to recommend everyone check out. Again, link in the description for all these things. Let's go back into Sonic for the last little bit here. What do we got? What do we got? We got, what, about 15-ish minutes left? Let's do... We're going to be sticking... Thanks for playing. Hope I enjoyed it. Very much enjoyed it, actually. Again, always loves me some whip-based platforming action. Gamepad. Yes, gamepad, please. So this guy's Sonic Quantum Collision. Oh, he's on a rail. I didn't expect that. Okay. This one's going to be fun. We'll be doing videos about Sage games. I will be doing videos about Sage games, hopefully throughout the week. By throughout the week, I mean I'm going to record all of them tomorrow and Tuesday and send them to my friend to edit like half of them. But I'm hoping to have at least 1 video per day through the end of Sage. Probably 2. I'm going to cover multiple games in 1 video for some. But definitely, if you want to see more Sage stuff... Oh, I did not expect this. Ooh, Sonic's a quickie. He's a quick little boy. Okay, this gives me Sega Sonic vibe, just like the sprite work. I didn't expect this. It reminds me of Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, which I haven't actually played yet. Okay. Oh, he's got the drop dash in the hub world. Again, didn't expect that. Yeah, that. I just want to do levels. I want to play normal stages. You haven't seen this one streamed yet, you think? That's, I mean, so far I'm into what I'm seeing. I'm definitely into what I'm seeing. This looks awesome. Oh, look at that jump sprite. It looks really good. Okay, this is a very pretty game. Man, some of the 2D Sonic stuff I'm covering this year is really, really impressive. Oh, I like the running animation. See, that's the problem. I get really excited with fan games, so, like, I can critique and give all this feedback, but then I'm just like, fun, cool, ha. Like, I'm not great at giving feedback. In video form I am, because I can edit my thoughts more coherently. But, man, this looks really nice. Okay, now he's underwater. Now he's above water. I'm just happy the drop dash is like a standard. Let's see. Drop dash, yes. Spin dash, obviously. No peel out. Okay. We got some hilltop shenanigans there. Oh, there's a grind rail. I kind of wanted to do that. Why are the rings purple? And making a weird noise. Ah! Oh, no, I didn't want to kill that crab. I wanted to look at him. He had an Eggman face. It was weird. Wait, there's another one. Look at him. Look at this guy. There's a game that plays isometrically with Sonic Arcade sprites. Know which one that is. That one, I think, plays in a browser window. Because I was going to include that, actually. Because it used Sega Sonic sprites. But it was playing in the browser, and I didn't want to deal with Chrome. 32 gigs of RAM, and I still don't trust Chrome during a stream. Just, I mean, I have it open to look at my, like, YouTube stuff. To read chat and everything. But... This is solid. This looks really good. Would have been interesting if the whole thing was isometric like that, but... Well, not, that wasn't isometric, that was top-down. But same thing, damn it. Not the same thing. It's not even close to the same thing. I went the wrong way, because I am a foolish child. Oh, I can just ride this platform up. Okay. At least I think I can ride the platform up. Sure seems that way. Yeah, I can. Okay. Well, that's a very slow shortcut for those of you who suck like me. I can't get over these crab meat looking dudes. They're so weird. Look at the holes or wall. What's 3D? The holes in the wall with the pipes or the pillars are 3D. I don't know how the grind rail works. I wanted to ride the grind rail. Oh, it's probably like Sonic Advance style where you have to get on it from the very top. It would make sense, but this feels really good. I don't know what engine this is running in, but it feels like Sonic, and that's a good thing. I like these sprites. I don't know if... Oh, he's holding his breath underwater. I like that. That's very, it's very Sonic 1 prototype-y. I don't even think those sprites were ever used, but that was a thing in some Sonic 1 prototype. Oh, you're right. This is 3D. Oh, that looks really cool. Oh, you can skip across the water like in Sonic 2 8-bit. I kind of hate myself for knowing what that's from. Custom-made sprite or custom engine. Either way, it works. This looks and feels great. I'm clearly going the wrong way. Oh, I see what I have to do. Okay. Not that. That's not what I meant. That's not what I have to do. The answer is not run into a wall of spikes. I mean, maybe it is. Depends on what your problem is, I suppose. But if your problem is navigate the Sonic stage. Okay, no, I was wrong. I have to go this way. It's just go left. Custom engine and custom sprite. Yeah, this is gorgeous. This is one of the most technically impressive 2D Sonic fan games I've seen. I only want to cover it for another... I only want to beat the act because I want to play Sonic GT. Like, really badly, but... Part of me kind of wants to just do this for the rest of the stream because this turned out great. We only got about 12 minutes to go because Stealth is up after me. And, that's going to be a fun stream for sure. So I'm excited for that. Didn't get to watch anyone's streams today. It was very depressing. I missed Garrulus, and I missed Mega G Wolf, who was on right before me. Let's see what we got. Something crazy, something original. It's a giant... What are they called? Neutrons? Oh, so I have to just wait until he's vulnerable with his tongue. Okay. I don't really get how that implies vulnerability, but... I mean, it works. Is it because his mouth is open? I guess it's because his mouth is open. After GT and Encore, no love for 3D. Hey, I am covering... Yes, clearly no love from me for GT ever, right? And Encore is going to get its own video, I think. This is really, really nice, though. I am a big fan of everything this game is doing. Oh, wow, he is getting fucked up. This is awesome. I like battle damage. It looks so good. And the eye has physics. Oh, that's so gross. I mean, it's a robot, so I guess it's not really gross. That's, like, not the right word. It is a little bit gruesome. I mean, I assume it doesn't feel pain or anything. Unless Eggman's nuts and is like, yes, my robots feel pain, Sonic. Oh, it's powered by some, like, really depressed-looking snails. Gotta love it. Oh, I didn't expect there to be, like, anime cuts. Well, it's not animated, but I wasn't expecting cutscenes with, like, really, really, really good art. That art looks great, actually. Okay, I don't know if we're going to get through this act, because I want to at least give, like, one level to GT. Encore getting its own video. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. Encore's going to get its own video. Because I only got to about half of what I was planning on doing today. I had a folder of... Well, I didn't have a specific folder. I had 2 folders dedicated to, like, things I'm going to play, and then things that if I have time, I'll play. And I only got to half of the going to plays. I feel like I made some really good choices in that time. Because, oh my goodness, what an impressive showing we had. We're definitely going to be looking at some more crazy stuff, again, throughout the rest of the week. So sub if you want to see that. That's your best bet. Follow me on Twitter, because I always post the links there if you'd rather do that. Although I don't know why you would do that when subscribing exists. Probably because subbing barely works for notifying subs of content. I am so good in Sonic games at getting hit by something after I pick up an invincibility or a shield. Like Sonic 1, it is the bane of my existence. I'll be like, yeah, we're going to hit the special stage. I'm going to get this shield. And then I'll like hit the shield monitor, get hit by an enemy, lose my rings, and the shield spawns. And I'm like, good job, me. I'm the best. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm in love with everything about this game. Every time I launch a 2D Sonic game this year, it's the new best 2D game I've seen in the show. Between this, Roboblast 1, and, gosh, what was the other one we looked at called? Galactic. Sonic Galactic, I think. All 10 out of 10. Like, I mean, not literally 10 out of 10. I'm sure they have issues, but just in the short time I've been playing them, these have all left me absolutely impressed. And this one's really interesting because it's got a lot more going on with the physics engine. Ah! Special stage! Special stage! Wait, no? Not special stage? Galactica. Whatever the Sonic game with Gallic in the name was awesome. Special stage. Special stage. That ring was very unresponsive. I think you have to hit dead center in it. Let's see what we got. I'm excited to see this. I like special stages. Ooh! I like how this looks. Sonic's got a big head. Blue spheres to gain speed. Okay. I can dig it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I probably shouldn't be as reminded of Sonic 3D Blast on the Genesis as I am, but does anyone remember like the bridge-based special stages in the Genesis version of 3D Blast? Because you have the Saturn version with its like super cool I'm guessing red spheres just automatically end it and the Eggman spheres slow you down? I would have assumed the other way around, but the game said avoid red spheres, and I'm going to assume it's a Sonic 3 style avoid red spheres message. We're not going to find out unless I screw up, because I don't really want to end the special stage. This is actually fun. I'm not big on special stages at all in Sonic games, but I like ones like this, where it's just some sort of weird 3D interpretation of Sonic. It works for me. This seems pretty solid. Yeah, the bridge special stages in 3D Blast are really easy. Then you have the Saturn version, which had these really cool half-pipe stages. And then you have the PC version, which had these, like, really awful half-pipes. Hey, we got an emerald. I like the sprites and I like the art. Oh, man, this is such a good-looking game. Everything, like, reacts realistically to Sonic's presence. This is so nice. Ah, what a great year for 2D Sonic fan games. Seriously. Like, if any of these reach half of the potential that their demos suggest, like, we're looking at some all-time classics. Like, this is genuine ambition. It's awesome. Oh, that Eggman sprite is kick-ass. It's very sad AM looking in terms of his, like, face. He's pissed. That is awesome. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is a sick remix of the, what, Sonic 3 theme for boss fights, I think? I don't know. I'm tired. Sonic music is just, like, escaping me from where it's from. Oh, is he going to do something different now? PC version of 3D Blast is your first ever PC game. It's an interesting way to start PC gaming. I have the PC version. You can actually get it to work really easily on Windows 10. Someone on Sonic Retro made an excellent, oh shit, we're gonna die. There's no way we're surviving this. Okay. Ah! Ah! Man, I keep bouncing off of him. Like, terribly. Ah! This is really stressful with no rings. Can you guys feel the stress emanating off of me? I can certainly feel the stress. Ah, 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 ah. Wow, I am doing terribly. Why can't I hit him? Hey, I have a 32X. Yeah, it's like a Boom Sat AM hybrid. That's a good mix. Okay, we can beat this boss. I'm talented enough for that. But, I have a 32X. I only own like 3 games for it. They are Doom, Star Wars Arcade, and Knuckles Chaotix. And you know what? I don't like Knuckles Chaotix. I think it's terrible. But I don't think it's terrible because of the combi ring. I mean, it's bad. It's like a tedious mechanic, but I bet you this boss fight's gonna be how we end the stream because I only have about 4 minutes left, and this guy is like really hard for me for some reason. I think just because like it said there, like tiny little hitbox. Wish you didn't sell your 32X games. Some of them are really expensive. I found out Chaotix is going for over 100 right now loose. I don't know if it still is. It was like a week ago. Weak level design, combi mechanics, and some real weird physics make Knuckles Chaotix just not one of my favorites. I like things about it. It looks great. It has awesome music, awesome special stages, like some of my favorites ever in the series. Again, I don't like special stages typically. Where'd that ring go? It's just gone. It didn't even bounce that way. It bounced this way. It might be pointing the wrong way on the webcam for you guys, but this fight's tough. Retro gaming prices have gone up. Oh, trust me, I know. I'm a manager at a retro game store. It's where I spent all day before this. And, oh, GameCube in particular is nuts. Even in bad games, sometimes there are likable things. Absolutely. That's how I feel about a lot of Sonic games. Sonic 06, which, again, I actually like Sonic 06. It's terrible, though. And the music, level design, and kind of the graphics are, like, they give me motivation to play through. There's a fly buzzing, and it keeps going almost into my water. I will be so upset if it goes in the water. I just want to beat this boss before my stream is over. Ah. You picked the worst time to get into retro games. Yeah. I mean, it's always an expensive hobby, but it's a fun hobby at least. Okay, this is stressful. I'm so bad at this. You were on hiatus with retro games for a while. I kind of go back and forth between buying more retro stuff and more modern. Right now, I'm in more of a retro kick, but that'll probably change with the new consoles coming out, honestly. It also just depends on what I feel like playing. Like, I went through a big Genesis phase for a while, then I was on more of an NES kick, and I, like, quadrupled my NES library. Okay, we beat him. Currently getting a CRT monitor. Oh, if you want that ideal gaming experience, Sonic, just kill him. He's right there. That Eggman sprite is so good. Oh, look, Sonic's eyes look up whenever he looks up. That's solid. I like that. Okay, that's about all we have time for, actually. Because we're done in about a minute. So, I want to cover a whole lot more from Sage this year. Oh, there's Tails. I didn't see you all the whole game. What's up, bud? With your hair and your tails and whatever else tails do. In the end, I didn't get to GT. I didn't. But that's okay, because honestly, I could play GT in its own stream any day. I love GT. Oh, look, Knuckles has his hat! Yeah! I like the hat. But alright, we gotta get things wrapped up, blah. This is such a good lineup for Sage. I believe Stealth is on next, as I recall. So, again, half of you are devs, but those of you who aren't, check out the games in the description following the link. Refresh until it works. That's just how Sage be. There's alternative links available as well. And, try to Sayoban. Yeah, I'm going to be looking at a whole lot of stuff over the course of the week. So that should be fun for me. But time to pass over the torch.